Greetings, brave adventurers! You may be wondering why on earth I'm wearing a bunny scarf hat. Well, it's in honor of Scarfulu, who recently reviewed an adventure game called Eastern Mine, The Lost Souls of Tong-Nou. I never heard of this before and was inspired to play the game and report back with my own existential thoughts. The game's enigmatic creator is Osamu Sato, most well known for making LSD Dream Emulator for the PlayStation. We start off as Rin, who wakes up one morning without a soul. Rin's soul was taken by the island of Tong-Nou, and if we don't get it back, we will surely die in emptiness.
Who among you still fears death? Who will not face emptiness? Infidel!
So let's waste no time in sailing to the island. Don't worry, you're not tripping out on LSD, you're actually seeing the giant green head of Osamu Sato himself. You've heard the phrase, no man is an island. Well, Sato is the exception. We can play around with his face in different ways, and even make an eyeball bounce around inside his head like a pinball machine. Each part of Sato's head is a doorway to a different land of fun. This fun-loving creature warns us not to talk to Among, and we soon come across one of the Among family called Goemon. He's one of a band of three-legged thieves scattered across the lands, though not all of them are bad. This one, for example, is just lonely and waits for someone to call out their name. We encounter a creature frozen in ice, but if we click on them one too many times...
Grasshopper disassemble. Reassemble.
Huh?
Reassemble.
I can't reassemble him. You squashed him. He's dead.
Dead?
And that's exactly the central theme of Eastern Mind. Death. You'll reach a point where you come to an untimely death, either being burnt by fire or crushed by a giant boulder. From our death we acquire 9 lives, just like a cat. And our voyage of self-discovery starts by transmigrating into one of 8 other characters, putting them together out of body parts just like Mr. Potato Head. Each creature has a different lifespan depending on their purpose in life. For example, we can become Zen, the watcher frozen in ice, and witness firsthand how we squashed ourselves.
You do it to yourself, you do, and that's why we hate.
Okay, so let's choose someone else. This is Tu, the geeky looking guardian of the Tree of Life. Hey, he looks just like me. But green. We arrive at the Tree of Life, which constantly produces a multitude of creatures. Within this forest there's another member of the Fun family, and 4 of the Zogeirus who are prophesied to rule over Tong-Nou according to legend. Let's get back to our important mission to register the names of the Zogeirus in the Land of Time. But which way do we go?
Yes, which way?
This is one of the things I love about the game, that there's more than one way to travel between the lands. By spinning around in front of the Tree of Life we can activate a portal to the Land of Time. The land is surrounded by the endless plains of Chi-Yu, but if we try and cross them, we end up going around in a circle and discover that the land is in fact round.
It's round. Like this. Round.
At the center of the Land of Time is the Tower of Tong-Ta, which is a long climb to the top unless we call on the teleportation powers of Gasho, whose name means Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, 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 Happy New Year.
At the top of the tower is the computer room, where we meet the twins Ying and Yang. According to Ying, Yang is dull and annoying. According to Yang, Ying is a pack of lies.
He always lies. I do not. I tell the truth. Oh, what a lie.
Using the Tong-Nou alphabet, we can register the names and accomplish our mission, while Yin and Yang huddle curiously behind us. If we also enter the name of Moku-Gyu, the king of the land of life, a portal opens back from whence we came. Moku-Gyu has a funny bird-like creature on his head that makes him look like this guy from Labyrinth.
The way forward is sometimes the way back.
Will you listen to this crap?
Be quiet!
Ah, nuts.
So who's up next? Ah, Jin. I feel like we're gonna have so many adventures together. Oh. Then there's Gyu, who likes nothing more than flying over the plains of the land of time. If we look closely, we can catch a glimpse of him taking to the skies.
I believe I can fly.
Let's go visit the Palace of Dreaming, guarded by An Ung. Wet Noodle? Look who's talking! In one room of the palace there's a crab creature who continually cuts its arm off to feed itself. As far as I know, there's nothing you can do here, and the crab is simply a symbol of the eternal cycle of life, similar to the Ouroboros eating its own tail. There are other doors that only certain characters can open. Here we play as Kai, who must obtain the Water of Dreaming. Ka-Gyu, the King of Time, orders us to extinguish a candle that represents how much time a person has left to live. As soon as we put out the flame, however, we also put an end to our own life. In other words, that oversized goldfish tricked us.
I kill you!
In the land of desire, gold is the thing prized above all else, and King Gyu is its greedy ruler. There are two dragons here, whose sole purpose in life is to consume each other over and over to produce a golden flower, which can be used to wake up King Gyu from his golden slumber. He will then transport us to the Helix Tower, where each level represents a different vice, much like the circles of Purgatory in Dante's Divine Comedy. There's the Room of Greed with what looks like the Ark of the Covenant, and we all know what happens when you open that. Then there's the Room of Appetite, where we can eat until we explode. This room is age restricted. What age should we put?
69, dudes!
Okay, so now that we've lived out all the characters' lives, we can open the way to the central mountain of Tong-Nou. Victory is within our grasp. As soon as we recover the 5 Magatamas of our soul.
Denied.
Magatamas are the stuff that dreams are made of. One of them is guarded by the monster of dreaming, and the only thing that can defeat him is... Yup, you guessed it, a peach.
Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out!
So, with all the Magatamas, let's climb the mountain again and get our soul back. What, now we have to collect 5 gems that contain 5 forces that combine to form the katana of 5 forces?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5!
Right, so now that we finally possess the katana, we can free the Magatamas and restore Rin's soul. The King of Tong-Nou himself appears to thank us for setting him free, and goes on to explain how the other 4 kings were using souls for their own purposes, and only our soul was strong enough to defeat them. We return to our own world with our soul enlightened by the experience. And that's exactly how I feel after playing Eastern Mind. It's much more than just a game, it's an exploration of our own self and what our dreams are made of. In Tong-Nou, death is not the end, but a gateway to another life accompanied by harmonious music. I'd like to finish with a quote that perfectly sums all this up. In the world of Tong-Nou, there's just so much beauty. Sometimes I feel like I'm seeing it all at once, and it's too much. My heart fills up like a balloon that's about to burst. And then I remember to relax, and stop trying to hold on to it. And then it flows through me like rain, and I can't feel anything but gratitude for every single moment of my stupid little life. You have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But don't worry, you will someday.